Well, hey family, this is Darlene. Happy Tuesday. I think today is Tuesday. All the days be running together. I can't tell you tell you what day is what half of the time, okay? But I think it is Tuesday. I'm sitting here working on some bracelets, and I painted some beads using the hot pink and some green, and these are specific colors for a particular customer. She just wanted pink, like hot pink, some green and green for organization organization colors. So I am working on these. I'm gonna try to see how many more I can get out of the beads that I have left. So the idea is to mix these up in here together. Not really sure what I'm gonna do with these, but we'll see. And I hope everybody is doing well. Later on today, I am going to show a video that the actress Brayley Evans did when it was about 3 months ago. The Jury by BDK Creators Zone, we did a collaborative shipping effort. I'm not really sure how many people participated in it, but from the looks of the packages that she opened, it was maybe 4 or 5 of us. But the video will show you, like what it looks like when we do the collaborative shipping, the impact that it makes when we all ship something out, together to these people, what a difference it makes. So that video is going to be uploaded later on today. And then I am planning for another collaborative shipping. So if you're going to want to be a part of that, you want to join the Jury by BDK Creators Zone over there on Facebook. And details will be coming soon. Also, another little contest I'm working on. These are some pretty colors mixed together, right? Another contest I'm working on too. So I'm trying to figure out what the prize I want to make it. Generally is cash. So I'd just be thinking, well, people probably would prefer cash over anything else. I know I would. So that's why I generally would just make it cash. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I do have more of these hot pink beads over there. I just got to put the shine on them. And then I got some other beads over there. I got painted some different colors that I'm working on. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And 11, 12. Oh, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6. I generally put 13 beads on here. And I'm using the 1.5 millimeter cord, which is pretty thick. I got this idea from A Beautiful You, Tamila, and her YouTube channel is A Beautiful You. Because I generally use 1 millimeter, which is still pretty good, but the bigger the bead, because I think she has said something about she uses the 1.5, the bigger the bead, which makes a whole lot of sense. So I said, let me get some 1.5 because I always just use the 1 millimeter. But I've been using the 1.5 for the bigger beads, especially the 25. Are those 25 millimeter beads? Yeah, 25 millimeter beads. And it makes a lot of sense. So I was like, oh wow, I'm glad she talked about that. It is thicker, so you do have to make sure it's tight, like really good, because the potential for it to loosen up is there. So I'm gonna double it. You probably can't see me doing it, but I'm doubling it. and I'm pulling it nice and snug, and sometimes you can pull and it might even break. I know the 1mm would do that sometime. And then what I'm doing with this, because it is so thick, I burn it. And I'm going to do it one more time, double. And it does seem very tight, you know, when you first finish with it, because it is. But eventually, if you know, the more wear on it, you get a little wornness. So I'm just cutting it about right there. And then I got my my lighter right here. So I'm going to just go ahead and burn the ends because it's so thick. And then I just pull it in the hole, hide it, and then we got a pretty little bracelet with these colors on it. Fuchsia, like all the colors are really pretty, but fuchsia and orange are like some of the most beautiful colors. I really dig red too, but like fuchsia and orange, I think I'm going to do some orange beads today. So we're going to do one more. I think I can get probably one more bracelet out of these beads, and then I'll probably put a couple of charms on them or something. And then this one is just going to be regular, just the beads. And you see how I did the color wash and then just dipped it one time. And then we'll just put these colors on here, just kind of mix it up some. I think I want to use one of these beads too, just to see what it looks like. I'm all out of camera. Some spacers. Yeah, let me see. I think I might like that. Yeah, I kind of like that. I'll see what it looks like when I finish. Yeah, I kind of like the way that looks. And then I'm going to put some charms on it. Some of my custom-made charms that people don't like. And because I was thinking that a couple of you guys had made comments to that other video that I made when I was saying about, you know, people always have something critical to say. And the whole thing about that is I can care less what people say. If you people knew me in real life, you would be like, Darlene, I don't know how you like that girl, because I don't care what nobody say or how they feel. That's the whole objective to it. And think about it if you cared. I think I cut this too short. If you cared about what people think or how they feel about you, that would make you a people pleaser. And you'd be running around here just miserable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we wasn't raised that way. Because I remember we was little kids, probably 6. And my mother used to always tell us that too. Look people in the eye. Ain't nobody better than you. Speak up. You know, she used to teach us that stuff. You know, you strong people. You come from the brown, from the brown lineage. And we was little. We were like, what is she talking about? But then the older you get, you understand, much of what they were saying, much of what they were talking about, like they were empowering you from the inside out. And you didn't even know that that is what they were doing until you got to a certain age and you began to see and learn that, some practices for some people is to try to intimidate, is to try to tear down in a certain type of way. And I believe adult people that are like that, I think that's what type of environments that they come from. That you have been taught to tear people down, or somebody has tore you down or talked down on you, you know, not knowing and understanding how to empower you from the inside out. And that's what I think, when even in real life, when you meet people like that, and you just look at them and say, okay, it has to be the environment in which you come from that has you that way. And when I look at it that way, because I think about the environment that I grew up in, very supportive family, really big family. Um, they've always taught us, my great grandmother, my grandmother, and my mother. And we also had settlers who was our grandfather. So we had we still got a lot of males in our family. And it's I think we have more males than we have females. So with the males have always been very supportive of the females. I mean, we're all supportive of each other, but it's this certain type of care and support that the males have. Like when anytime we all come together or we see each other or whatever, the men are really good for hugging and kissing us on the cheek. I mean, they have always done that, like really hugged and kissed, like on the cheek, like, like really that big man type hug type situation. And it's like it's always been like that. It's always been like this really closeness, like even as little kids we would all be together at my mother's house and, having sleepovers and all that type of stuff. So I come from that type of environment. So when you do meet people or experience people that don't seem to have that, then you just kind of understand. I understand how you are because you come from a different type of environment. But may God bless you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're going to put 11, 12, 13. We're going to put 2 more on here. So that's how I kind of look at it. I don't care nothing about what people think or how they feel. In a sense of when you trying to criticize me or, trying to tear me down. Nah, move on with that. And I will only mention it here sometimes. So there's a lot of stuff I don't even answer to, like emails and stuff that you guys don't know nothing about, because people are weird. When I say people are weird, people are weird. It's like, what made you sit down and just send somebody an email like this? You got to be the weirdest person with nothing to do in this whole wide world to sit and type 5 paragraphs to somebody explaining how you don't like something. That is like the craziest stuff to me. That is like the craziest stuff to me. And then, trust and believe, I don't read none of it. It based on the way that the email starts out, it gets deleted. It's like, oh, no, I ain't got time for this one. And then I'll just be thinking, man, people literally have time to sit around and just, send people on YouTube emails like this. It's crazy. I just think those are miserable people. Or like miserable people that want you to mention them in their videos, like in your videos, like you actually bring their name up and say, so-and-so, you this or you that. People are a trip, real life and on this YouTube stuff. When I be watching them big YouTuber videos, I get what they be saying. And a lot of them have said that's why they don't answer comments or, like certain things that they don't do. And I see why they don't do it. I see exactly why they don't do it. So we're going to burn that. And I'm burning this only because, like I said, this is really thick. And I don't want it to come apart. If I can get this part to act right. And I'm hoping I'm in the camera. I'm just running all off at the mouth. not even paying attention to if I'm in the camera or not. Because I'm trying to get a hold to this little piece right here that's trying to be rebellious. Alright, so we got that like that. We're going to put this in the hole like so. I do like this one. I like it with the little beads right there. These are really nice. I think they're going to really like these. I am going to put some charms on them. I'm going to make some charms. I got some around here, but I want to make some specific charms for these. And I might even make some just using these little beads right here. Using these little beads. And then I got some other like little fuchsia or green beads that I can use to make it more custom. And these are real nice though. I really love the colors. I'm going to do some orange ones, some orange beads. And then mix that orange with a color. Not really sure what yet though. And I am working on some more men necklaces. I talked to my one of my cousins who was in Los Angeles. I think I brought him up before, Marvin Jr. Marvin Jr. is a straight dresser. So I am sending him this weekend a couple of the men necklaces. He's been waiting a long time to get them things too. So I'm going to send those off to him this weekend. And then I got some other stuff in play. I was talking to one of the sisters in one of the organizations that I'm a part of here. And she was saying that her organization has some type of event coming up. And it's a business type conference. And she was asking me, she said, well, can you sell the journals? And I said, yeah, I can sell the journals. And she was saying because she already had, not necessarily just because, she already has some people that are coming to sell jewelry. And she was saying even if you wanted to bring like some of your sets, the necklace sets, that would be really good. And she said, I think for this crowd that will be there, your journals will do really, really well. So I said, oh, okay, yeah, I can do that. So that's what I'm working on now, just getting, I just put a really big order in for my own journals to get shipped out to me so I could prepare for that. The holidays are coming. So you got the holidays that are coming. You got people that are spending a little bit of money. And then try to get out there. Try to get out there and hustle your product and do what it is you have to do. And if you pay attention to the landscape, pay attention to politics, pay attention to the energy that is running rapid that wants to rule, right? So again, nobody could tell me, you think we had a shutdown? Something is going to happen to where either we are going to self-quarantine or like self-lockdown, or they're going to make us lock down some way, somehow. And then I had said that a couple videos ago. If you have an actual channel, if you have a channel, do you have enough content on that channel for people to watch? Because if you think about it, I do know, like with my Vibing on Films channel, I think it's about 25,000 subscribers on that channel. But those were pretty much came from during COVID. So during that 2-year period or 2.5 years or whatever that was, that it was kind of like that, especially that initial lockdown, that channel got so many views. I mean, on particular videos, so many views, it was just crazy. So it went from like maybe almost 2,000 subscribers to 25,000 subscribers in a matter of like a week, week and a half. Like it just flew just like that because there's so much content on there. And then when people are on lockdown or people are just kind of, cautious about not going out into public and, like doing what they were doing as much, they consume a lot of content. So try to have enough content, for people to watch. And I just think that we're in that space where people are just to the point where it's just like, you know what, I don't trust government. I don't trust outside. I don't trust, it's just too much going on. But anyway, that's me on a rant. But if you do got a channel, try to build that channel up with the best content that you can. And Just make it work for yourself. But anyway, today is Tuesday. I am getting ready to work on another project, not jewelry, but some other stuff I'm working on to get that stuff all out the way and then get on with my day. Okay? I know it was a long video. I was just kind of chatty today, but y'all know. And guess what? We'll talk